You didn't click this by accident. No, seriously, this video found you. Like that one weirdly accurate meme that shows up after your life implodes. Except this isn't a meme. This is a wake-up call disguised as entertainment. Because sometimes, the lesson doesn't come when you're ready. It comes when you're desperate. And this is that lesson. Part 1. Everything makes sense after it wrecks you. Have you noticed how life only makes sense when you're way past the disaster? Like, way past. Not when you're crying in the shower or when you're rage texting the universe. No, months later, sometimes years. Suddenly your brain's like, oh, that's why I dated a walking red flag. Cool, thanks brain. Would have been nice during the meltdown. Here's the truth no one tells you. Life rarely teaches in the moment. It teaches in echoes. It subtweets you after the fact. It's like watching the replay of your own pain, this time with director's commentary. See that? That was the moment everything started shifting. You just didn't know it yet. Because here's the kicker. The chaos you're crawling through right now, the what the hell is happening season you think is a mistake, it's not a glitch. It's a breadcrumb trail. And every painful moment is a dot on a map that only makes sense when you zoom out. Life doesn't scream in real time. It leaves clues in the wreckage. Quiet, inconvenient, and usually wrapped in pain. The friend who ghosted you but made you redefine loyalty. The opportunity that fell through and shoved you into the one you were actually built for. The 2 a.m. panic attack that forced you to finally listen to what your body's been whispering for months. None of it is random. You're not cursed, you're not broken, you're just being built. Think of life like one of those chaotic escape rooms. It feels like pure madness while you're in it, frantic, messy, and impossible. But every weird clue, every locked door, every misdirection is part of the solution. You're not stuck, you're just still solving it. And that discomfort you feel right now, that frustration, that's the part you have to experience before it clicks. That's the part where most people quit, but not you. Because now you know, this isn't the breakdown. This is the setup for something bigger, for something better. For you, but evolved. Part 2. Inspiration won't change you. Rock bottom does. Let's get brutally clear. You don't need another quote slapped on a sunset photo telling you to just believe. You need a full-blown emotional implosion that leaves your ego face down in a parking lot. Because real change, it doesn't come with soft music and a productivity journal. It comes when life pile drives you into the pavement and whispers, "Are you ready to listen now?" The truth is, people don't wake up from watching motivational YouTube videos. They wake up when they've cried so much that they forgot what happiness even feels like. You don't grow from inspiration. You grow when your old identity disintegrates under pressure, when the version of you that survived on autopilot all those years finally malfunctions. Rock bottom isn't the end. It's ironic because it's actually the beginning. It's where your fake self, the one built on people-pleasing, pretending, performing, finally gets evicted. And your real self, the raw, stripped down, fully unfiltered you, that's the one who shows up like the boss that was always there deep down. It's funny because the moment you think you've lost everything, you're usually just losing what was never meant to stay. The masks, the fake dreams, the noise, that collapse you're in the middle of, is not a failure. That's called clearing space, for clarity, for direction, for something real. So if you're feeling lost, unmotivated, like you've been hollowed out by life, you're just being emptied so something better can move in and take over. Part 3. Life's not repeating, you are. If life keeps slapping you like Will Smith at the Academy Awards over and over again, first of all, congrats. You've officially reached boss level self-delusion. This is the point in the game where life's like, oh, you didn't get it the first 7 times? Cool, we'll run it again. Different face, same drama, different job, same burnout, different city, same inner emptiness. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. That's you, living life like a rerun that forgot it already aired in season 2. The universe isn't punishing you. It's just looping, like Netflix autoplay. But instead of next episode, it's next breakdown. Because here's the hard truth. If the lesson isn't learned, the experience gets recycled. Life keeps sending you the same package, just in shinier wrapping. New job, same toxic patterns. New partner, same abandonment issues. New goals, same self-sabotage. And every time you keep signing for the package like, oh cool, this again. Maybe this time it'll be different because I manifested it with better fonts. Spoiler, it won't. Life will only change when you do, not when your scenery changes, not when your ex apologizes, and not when Mercury is done moonwalking across your trauma. If your inner code stays the same, the results will too. Until you stop outsourcing your healing to other people, places, or paycheck, you'll keep ending up at the same emotional checkpoint, confused, drained, and wondering why life feels like Groundhog Day with worse lighting. So ask yourself, where am I still rehearsing pain instead of rewriting the program? Because eventually one of 2 things happens. You break the loop. Or 2, you keep living on reruns hoping for a plot twist that never comes. Part 4. When you're ready, it'll all feel obvious. You know when you rewatch a movie for the 2nd or 3rd time and suddenly notice all the clues the director left for you, the glance a character gave, the line that didn't make sense until now, and you're sitting there like, wait, how did I miss that? Yeah, your life is doing exactly that to you. Right now, you're in the middle of a scene that feels confusing, chaotic, maybe even meaningless. But one day, maybe months from now, maybe years, you'll look back and the whole plot will click. The heartbreak, the job that slipped through your fingers, that one conversation that broke you down at 2 a.m., it'll hit you all at once. Oh, that's why that had to happen. Life's foreshadowing is subtle. And clarity? It doesn't kick down your door when you're panicking for answers. It sneaks in quietly, when you're calm, still, and finally willing to listen instead of fix. So if you're watching this right now, feeling behind, feeling lost, wondering if everyone else got a map and you missed the email, let me say this gently and clearly. You are not late. You are not broken. You're not even off track. You're just in the middle of the download. The progress bar is still loading. The pieces are still sinking. And that ache in your chest, that's just the part of you that's growing faster than your comfort zone can handle. This video, it's not the answer, but maybe it's the confirmation email from the universe. The little ping that says, hey, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Here's your cheat code. You don't have to fix everything today. You just have to notice the shift and follow it. Because once you stop forcing the wrong thing, the right thing finds you. Always. So if this video actually did something for you, then don't just scroll. Drop a bomb emoji in the comments, subscribe for more slap you awake content, and share this with the one friend still trying to duct tape their life together. Because this message, it doesn't land by accident. It shows up when your soul is finally ready to stop pretending. And now, you're not just watching it. You're part of it. You're one of the ones who gets it. Now go do something with it.